Like, that's the level that
well,
he's
we
on.
have our American rights here, ladies and gentlemen. Anywho.
Yeah, and one thing that the Hydrant does is it kind of nullifies a lot of the laser camping game that that Dekillsage would go for, you know, if he had the chance. We've seen him bust out those lasers, but, you know, Hydrant it has a hurt box, which means it just absorbs them. Doesn't really care.
All right.
Super fast.
I think he knew that was going to happen, too. Just like, just going to run past you.
These two players have played so much. I feel like it's the sort of thing where, like, if Dekillsage wanted to, he could pick up Pac-Man and just play him because he knows exactly what this character does after playing Sinji for so long.
But no one would want to do that to themselves.
Exactly.
Let's be real.
And even then, like, no two Pac-Mans that I've ever seen have played the same, so...
They all have a different approach to Pac-Man's tools.
Okay, cute.
I feel like the little trades here and there are going to be like a hallmark of this particular matchup between Dekillsage and Sinji. The way that these two play, they can't really go off on each other. They know how to get out of each other's situations. They know how to reset the situation, bring us into a more balanced neutral, especially the fact that there's nothing to really get in the way of Fox's approaches. There's nothing to stop Pac-Man's projectile pressure.
Oh my
Did you see that?
goodness.
Really good up smash, but did you see how he just caught the bell? It was like one of those like relay handoffs, just like, okay, you take it now. Just runs right past him. And now we have Dekillsage taking that first stock, and the first stock against Sinji is so crucial because once he loses all that rage and he knows he has to kill, he has to take that much more time to really work on his setups, which means that, you know, Dekillsage just has more time to be able to figure out how to actually break him open and just get chip damage after chip damage. 76% already on him, looking pretty rough. A missed tech, but okay.
I mean, that's one way to punish the mistake.
It almost killed. Oh, dear.
Sinji just opting to bunker down. He doesn't want to put forth anything too aggressive, but he knows he needs to take the stock now. He tries to go for the key, but the key's not going to be enough.
I was half expecting a shine to a floor. Whoa, Nelly.
He's trying to kill the trampoline. He's a madman.
Oh, God.
All right, he's going for that low recovery now. One bump, two bumps. He will be able to make it, so he doesn't have to worry so much about getting his trampoline stolen. It always looks so scary. Pac-Man in free fall is maybe one of the funniest animations in this game.
Because he's just trying to waka waka, but he can't waka.
Oh, what a fantastic Hydrant to counter that trump. And we see actually the, okay, Sinji gets the key in hand. This is crucial considering how far down he is at this moment.
He missed it.
That key, holding the key can generate so much momentum. But in the end, he doesn't capitalize off it like I think he wanted to. And so now he's at 121%. Dekillsage at 0.
Did you
Forward
see
smash
that?
trips.
That's
All right.
hilarious.
Anything that low profiles at extremely low percentages has a percentage chance to trip.
Okay, but the fact that it was a smash tech is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. That was some shenanigans right there.
Ooh, okay. That is using the water to get even more stage control off of that grab. Oh, and he grabs in between the Pac-Man dash attack. That move has no end lag, so being able to find the actual, like, holes in it is really, really just a showcase of his knowledge in this matchup. Oh, and the water helping him out right now. He just has to treat. Yeah, he is looking for something with this key.
Yeah, he's looking to end the set as much as he can. The key is doing plenty of damage. Has good amount of base knockback. As you can see, it sends the Hydra with no worries. Very potent bonus fruit that's looking like it might be the
So cool.
game changer.
That's what he does.
Sinji looking to just dribble this key all the way to the bank, but he's going to toss it instead. Getting himself plenty of stage control. He's keeping himself alive at 166% right now.
And right now,
They're both at kill percent, essentially.
the thing that was, okay, we have also the key live, and that whole, he
go
goes
again.
for it again.
But yeah, that's a setup.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
no,
that's a thing.
But the thing is, he loses so much stage control doing that. So, by the fact he's going for it, it doesn't feel like an act of desperation. It feels like he's calculating that since you were doing, like, not really a great job at actually punishing me on the ledge, I am willing to, you know, take the risk of going onto ledge.
Oh my God!
This is, okay, right now, this is actually so last hit. 114% on, oh, wow. Okay, he's going to just throw out that fruit, trying to interrupt him. Yeah, Dekillsage looking for this back air. A neutral air might even do it.
Forward throw might
The
do
dash
Dash attack almost did it, but I'd like to bring you guys in to know that it's 55 seconds left on the clock and counting. Not a lot of time left, but a Nair doesn't care about the clock. Dekillsage is going to take that game one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nuts.
I would have been absolutely shocked if that went to time. But in the end, Dekillsage finally recognizing that he just needed that weak Nair. Pac-Man's at 190. It'll do it. And they're going immediately right back. But honestly, the composure from Sinji was just incredible. He was down by 120%.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then he just realized, like, if I just, like, that was kind of a risky play. You don't normally see risky stuff from Sinji, but going, taking the time and effort to go and get that key in his hand really paid dividends. I think that might be something we're going to see again this set.
Did he just have armor while throwing the Hydra, or am I seeing things?
The Hydrant can clank with stuff.
No, I mean, Sinji got hit, but still, like, threw it down.
I don't believe it has
I think
any
that was a
armor.
trick in my eyes. Let me not put too much attention on that.
We're bringing ourselves back into the action of the match right now. We have Dekillsage quickly stealing the bonus fruit, looking to make it his own.
Oh my god.
He gets punished by some weird angles for his efforts.
Oh.
At some point during this set, I'm expecting
boy.
Sinji to just like take the key and chuck it immediately because he
just-
keeps on going for this setup. What? All right. All right. You got it.
Can we odd shot that, please? That's an excellent play.
All right, Sinji also has key on deck. And honestly, the fact that he has key at this low percent,
Hey, there
he
it
just
is.
goes for it.
He did the thing.
Yeah, and every little chip percent that Sinji manages to get, it's huge. We saw how, last match went to 55 seconds on the clock. And, Dekillsage not really so keen to go for those timeouts, but Sinji totally content to if anybody gives him the chance.
He's just going to try to keep this game at the ledge as best as he can. All right. I feel like one of the biggest game changers throughout this matchup is going to be the fact that Trampoline is a frame one option. Regardless of how quick a lot of Fox's tools are and how good those tools are, along with their speed, you can't just beat something that's happening on the first 60th of a second.
And up there to close it out, and only 40% on Dekillsage. That's, like, we saw Sinji really commit to this, like, going to the ledge strategy. And although the game one, we didn't really see, Dekillsage get too much off of that sort of thing, this time around, it seems like maybe that's not the place you want to be. He's being a lot more efficient at tacking on percent and even getting kills while Sinji's on the ledge. Oh, the Hydrant being reflected.
Reflected Hydrant is so deadly just because of all the damage that it presents.
That is a very smart thing to do.
I didn't think it worked that way.
You mean the pilot lose?
Yeah.
I've seen him do that against numbers, his sons, but because the lasers don't have knockback.
Here's the thing, though. I actually just learned is that, for instance, Greninja's Hydro Pump also breaks the pellets.
Well, that damages too, and that also has pushback. But
well, it has pushback, but it doesn't have knockback.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
So moves with no knockback still actually can defeat Pellet. Also, Sinji won. Sorry.
Sinji won that with an amazing offstage play, just constantly
I
pressuring
still
Sage
can't get over
deeper
that.
and deeper.
I still can get over that footstool off the ledge nair.
No, that was really clean.
I was not expecting it. Definitely Dekillsage wasn't because he missed the tech. And right now we're getting into Game 3 again on FD. Both of these players totally content with going to this stage.
Honestly, I think that's like one of the coolest things about playing Pac-Man in general. Like, you can be so inventive with your tools.
That's just the kind of play that this character facilitates with all of its different tools, the variety of things that those tools can do. The fact that every tool has every one of the bonus fruit has a purpose depending on the percentage window. Trampoline is constantly useful.
One actually interesting thing is that, the bonus fruit, they have uses for every percentage. But weirdly enough, we're seeing a lot of key at low percents. You normally don't see that from Sinji. But this time around, it looks like, I think he's come up with a new game plan against Dekillsage's Fox. And it involves that key. We're seeing him once again getting it into hand. Oh, that was so much damage. Oh,
all right.
reflected on him.
That's what happens. We even got the taunt. All right. Sage is back in the game.
I didn't think you could reflect a Z-dropped item, but
Yep.
hey.
Once it bounces, you can grab it. Well, reflect it.
Huh. Learning something new today.
Oh, okay, Hudgens out.
Bye. Peace. FD? Never heard of it. Can't relate.
I need to go. My people need me. And Sinji now at already 30% and counting. He lost that stock to a pretty devastating blow. You know, Dekillsage managed to get a taunt off of it, so he needs to, you know, reevaluate his game plan. Ooh, but getting Dekillsage off stage is definitely a start.
Just barely missing with a key. Sinji trying to end off this stock,
He
but
definitely needed that to kill.
That was such fantastic coverage from Dekillsage, and this combo is still going. He's
No
just
jab lock,
crouching.
though.
menacingly.
Okay, nice. Reflects that hydrant. It is his now. I don't really think that makes much of a difference once it hits the ground, right?
Yeah.
All it's going to do is make sure that it has a lot more knockback.
Oh my god. Oh. All right, Blinky. I see you.
All right, we got a game on our hands now. Even though Sinji's sitting at more than 100%, we are at tied stocks.
I mean, we saw him do something pretty close to making a comeback before.
You can't make a comeback with Fox Boots.
That was
in
a
your
flame
face.
trap.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Recognizing that Sinji was out of options, goes in there, gets the up smash. We have Dekillsage moving on in winner's bracket. Sinji being